Hello and welcome to Update 8.3. Jessica and I are very excited about this update because it's really finally laying the groundwork for what we truly want this game to ultimately become. Before we get into the very specific updates that we've made to the game, a huge new feature that has been added is AMD's Fidelity Effects Super Resolution Renderer, which allows us, along with some other optimizations, to not only get a smoother performance out of the game, but much higher resolution graphics. And we've also been able to increase the texture resolution, which you can see here, and we're actually almost kind of getting to a photorealistic look, which is the ultimate goal. And we wanted to mention that and also thank the developer that created the mod that works with Unreal 4 named F0.8.3, who actually personally helped advise us on how to get it working in our build. So thank you again, F0.8.3. With this being the biggest update we've made to the game since the initial playtest release, what I mean by that is that we have now included a full body IK for the player, along with a full skeletal mesh animation system for the desktop PC players as well. And that has a lot of implications that I'm gonna go over in this video. We previously had an IK system, but I never really liked it, and so we pretty much redid this one from scratch. And so basically what this allows you to do is see your full body from the VR player's perspective, which for most people will give a more immersive experience. That being said, we've also included a feature to turn that off so that you can only see the hands like it used to be. And as big of a feature it is for VR players, it's just as important on the desktop. The animation blueprint has also been rewritten completely from scratch. And one of the big benefits of this for both VR and desktop is that it allows you to actually attach the weapons to the player model, as you see here. So if you put an item in your inventory, it actually looks like it's on your body, not only to yourself, but all the other players in the game. So our goal moving forward is to make the game as immersive as possible for VR players, and for desktop players, make it feel as familiar as possible to people that are used to playing first-person and third-person games on a desktop PC or console. And a perfect example of that is just simply how the player actually holds the weapon in their hands properly and aim down sights just like you would in a normal game. And you can see the difference in the old version where basically it was just a pair of floating hands, which just wasn't going to work. With this new animation blueprint system that we've implemented, it allows us to do animations for all types of actions. So here you can see before, if you were walking or running left, right, backwards, it always looked like you were running forwards. Now, it actually looks like you're moving in the proper direction that you're going, whether you're running, walking, or crouching. We also implemented a sliding mechanic for sliding under objects or sliding in combat. You can lean left and right, both in first and third person in combat. This is now the first version that has a punching mechanic. In previous versions, if you didn't have a weapon, you were basically hopeless. Now you can punch both in VR and in desktop. Swinging melee weapons. Opening normal doors. And sliding doors. Picking up items. Reloading weapons. And swapping and holstering items. I'd like to give a big thank you to CyberLOD, not only for his awesome YouTube channel about animation in UE4, but for personally helping us out implementing it into our game. So thank you to CyberLOD. On to vehicles, which have always been a key focus of what we want this game to be about. Players can now stand on top of vehicles and aircraft while they're moving to make vehicles and aircraft more versatile and fun for combat. Another improvement we've made to the vehicles is if the player has a map in their inventory, it turns into a GPS system so the player can actually see where they're going while they're driving, which makes things a lot easier. As this is a very multiplayer co-op focused game, we have now included 4 new difficulty modes depending on the amount of players that you have playing on your server, which include Welcome to Earth, which is 1 to 3 players, Close Encounter, which is 3 to 7 players, No Peace, which is 7 to 10, and Checkmate, which is 10 plus. So those are the major updates to 8.3. There's a bunch more which you can find in our patch notes on our Patreon or Steam page. And again, like I said, we're really excited because we feel like the foundation of the game is really starting to take form so that we can start to add new content and new gameplay, improve all aspects of the game. We think it's really going to start to take shape over the next several months and are looking to release the base version of the game in October of 2021. We thank you for watching this video, trying the game out, and we hope to talk to you soon about it. I want to take this time to thank Lofnal, House of Styles, Shebnitz, Bad Ash, Tay Fun, The Lone Ranger, Jonathan Brisby, Skydart, Baja Crash, Luke Stapleton, Scully, Peter Kitsch, Telethesia, Dean Shipley, Inspector Tin, Smoppy, Livid Creature, Geek Rocker, Chris Luxmana, Brandon B, Keith Garrett, Emily Kate Mayer, D-Day, April Riley, Alex, Primate, and Anna Edmonds.